So they're finally starting to show up over here at their Democrat protest. See, the thing is nobody knows this stuff is happening. They've literally got 40 followers on their Facebook page. You know what I mean? They have 40 followers on their Facebook page, and they have 90 people on their freaking Democrat headquarters website, and then they go around from house to house and tell people what's going on. But it's 9:30. It's 30 minutes before their protest, and this is how, look at them. They're literally all old geriatric people. Like, these are all the people that are they're at their mortality shelf in life. You know, 40% of their generation will be dead in the next 2 years. That's a scientific fact. That's why they're pissed off. They got nothing they stand for. This is the generation that single-handedly destroyed our fucking country by holding on to all the generational wealth. That's who's out here protesting right now. I want you to keep that in mind. These people that hold 87% of the world's generational wealth are the ones that are out here protesting. So they're starting to show up, so we're going live. I guess they chose that side of the road today. Look, they all come at the exact same time, and they all start leaving at the exact same time. It's hilarious. We got Harris Waltz flags going on over here. That's a little out of time, isn't it? Harris Waltz? Neither one of them have ever gotten a vote for themselves. So, I mean, it is what it is. We'll get into more. I don't like when people come and just insult these people the whole time and don't spit any facts at them. But it is what it is. We got a few people out here right now that are doing some of those things. You don't need, why would you pay for a permit? I can do exactly what they're doing and go interrupt their entire situation. A permit for what? You can't have a permit to block a public sidewalk. They have a permit to protest by the building. They don't have a permit to block a public sidewalk. That's why the cops let them know there's nothing they can do. Why would you pay for a permit to protest? That's dumb. That's not protesting then. That's an organized event. If you have a permit and you have it all set up in advance, it is an organized event, not a protest. There's a difference. A protest is sporadic and it's organic. It's not organized and it's not set up. So if you're pulling permits and you're organizing events, then you are an organized group of people. You're not protesters. If you go and you meet on a weekly basis with 20 or 30 strong every single week, and you organize this stuff through websites, you pay for permits, you pay people to be there, you're a corporation in an organized propaganda group and a domestic terrorist group. You're not a protester. That's a fact. I don't pull permits to go protest anywhere. Why the fuck would I pull a permit to go protest? You're not protesting, you're paying the government to speak. That's stupid. That makes no fucking sense. You already have a permit. It's called the Constitution of the United States and the First Amendment. You already pay for the permit too. It's called your fucking tax dollars that pay for all this public right-of-way. The county doesn't own anything. What are you talking about? That's where you people are retarded. Because if you're pulling permits and organizing, then you're just a domestic terrorist group. You're not protesters. Protesters aren't organized. It's a protest. It's sporadic. It's organic. My side is organic and sporadic. People drive by. They see that there's people out here protesting. We're like, oh, no, fuck that. We're going to go protest against them. But you pay people. You functionally pay people. I've shown you. They have a booth here. The booth will be getting set up in a little bit. They'll have their people in their little faggot yellow vests going around getting people to sign the sign-in sheet and all that stuff. That is a domestic terror group that is organized. It's not a protest group.
Hey, I want that flag, baby. It's no, but I'm souvenir flag.
Anyway, I love you guys. You know, we're gonna start talking some shit to them in a minute here. They got a few more. I'll get up top and show you how many have shown up so far. We're 30 minutes before they're actually supposed to start. We're 20 minutes before they're actually supposed to start. But it'll unanimously be all old ass fucking people. All right. Ooh, what a crowd today. So you can see, I'm not lying, they're literally all in their fucking 70s and 80s. Every one of them. Got a Harris Waltz flag. So they're slowly but surely showing up. The first of them got here at about 8:30 this morning. And then we just got some of them, but they're just walking down this weird old man just walking down the middle of the street. You see that? He walked in the middle, all the way down from there, all the way down, and then crosses right there. Huh. He must have not wanted to cross the street. Then we got the ones that like to sit behind you over here. So you got the protesters over there, and then they got their people throughout the day while they're protesting that'll try to come park behind you and catch you from behind. So you got to watch your surroundings. That's why she's right there. So we can't monetize, obviously, because of that. So any support helps. We got tons of merch right now. We got good merch. Let this thing get kicked off. Maybe I'll just point you at these guys for a minute while I get the rest of my stuff set up. I've got. What's up, bro? Man. I like that new Charlie Kirk, rest in peace Charlie Kirk I made up. That's probably one of my new favorite images. Well, at least it's busy out here in town today. Look at all the people, man. All the fucking cars. We never have this much exposure on a Saturday out here. But as you know, I'm out here strictly so these people don't get violent. The 2 times we didn't show up, people were throwing shit at cars and getting naked and stuff. So as long as we show up, we'll fight against them. What's over here? Somebody she knows must be here. Look at her. Is somebody here, baby? Yeah, I don't see behind this bush. Oh, she was protecting us from that guy. You see that? She was protecting me from that guy that was walking up. Good for her. Good for her. Hey, come over here. We got a bunch. Come here. We got people pulling in all fast. Nope, don't. Are you gonna get him? Where is he? That's the guy that usually brings me the bullhorn, but I have my own bullhorn today. So maybe I should have not brought my bullhorn. I need you to calm down here. That's not somebody you know. I need you to calm down. Man, she's really on point. Look at her. She's like, what's going on? She's trying to get after something. Well, go kill it, whatever it is. Fine. I'm going to go talk. Now they're blowing their faggot whistles. This is the first time they brought those here, by the way. If you go back and watch all my lives, they don't normally have those faggot whistles. They brought those because of me, because of my voice in this loudspeaker. Oh, I can't handle those little faggot whistles, man. No, these whistles, they brought those because of me. Think about it. They've never had those here before now.
Whistles. Hey, you guys picked up from the rally in Minnesota, the whistles. I like it.
Now I'm going to talk some shit.
But you know what? You can't take the microphone here, can you?
You know those whistles aren't as loud as my microphone, right? You know what we hear when we hear those we can't talk at the same time, man. You know what we hear when we hear those whistles? God damn it. We can't talk at the same fucking time, dude. Holy shit. 4 times in a row. Those whistles sound like a big dumb retard. When they get upset, you know how retards scream at people? That's what your whistles sound like. Dumb retarded. That's what your whistles sound like. You sound like you can't handle your emotions, so you blow a fucking faggot whistle. That's what your whistle sounds like, just so you know. You can't handle yourself and you can't control yourself, right? You have no emotional control whatsoever. ICE is never getting out of here, baby. We got ICE raids happening every day in this town. And we back them and we are with them when they're out there. And if you come near our ICE agents, we'll beat the fuck out of you. You understand? You get violent with our ICE agents here, and we'll end you. Period. You get violent with our cops here, we'll end you. Period. You're in Florida. You're not in a communist state. You're in a patriot state. You understand? As long as you come here and you protest and you're peaceful, you're good. You come here and you do anything stupid, you don't have to worry about the cops. You got to worry about us. This is our town, not their town. You're not from here. We can see the way you're dressed and the way you carry yourself. Most of you are not even natives or local to this state. So why don't you just go to fuck back up north or assimilate to the state that you moved to? Why would you move to a 98% Republican town and do this dumb shit? You'll never win an election here. It's not physically possible. We have 78,000 registered Republicans. We have 17,000 registered Democrats. There's no possible way for you to ever do anything with your voice here. You're sitting on the outskirts of town on a day that nobody is even in the streets, when the county that could actually do something about what you're protesting is not even open. What are your solutions? What solutions are you offering to your problem? What are your solutions? Do you have any policies? Do you have any solutions? Do you have any expertise on the matter whatsoever? Or do you just want to say, oh, ooga booga, me retarded, fascist bad? When you're the ones that canceled, when you're the ones that arrested preachers in the streets, when you're the ones that go after people because of their skin color, when you're the ones calling black officers the house N-word in the middle of the street because they ask you if you're a grown-ass man when you clearly have a dick between your legs. There's only 2 genders. You're a communist. Do you understand? All of you are at your mortality shelf. You're boomers, bro. In 2 years, 40% of your population will be dead. You're at your mortality shelf. What are you fighting? The fucking nursing home and shitting your pants? It's crazy, man. They shut those fucking whistles up, though, didn't they? They shut those fucking whistles up, didn't they? Shit. That's all that matters to me. I can't handle those whistles, man. They come up and they get in my ear with that whistle. I'm gonna punch them in the fucking mouth, dude. I don't give a fuck. That's why they don't come over here. You know? You people up north, you can't tolerate this stuff. If you tolerate this stuff and you allow this stuff to happen, they will get worse. But if you keep them in check and you keep them in control in your communities, this is all it comes out to. That's it. We've got these people in check. We run these people. Look, they've shut their fucking whistles up. They're no longer blowing their whistles. You heard that half-hearted whistle blow? Yeah. Because they know when they blow those whistles now, I'm going to get up there and talk some shit. I'm going to spit facts at them that hurt their fucking feelings. You notice how no leftists ever bring bullhorns to actually spit facts at you, right? They're not protesting. They're not making their voices heard. They're out here with signs that have violent rhetoric on them. That they want to end ICE. That they want to 8647. They're not out here protesting any type of beliefs that they have. How you doing today, brother? They're not protesting any type of beliefs they have. They're literally just out here for no reason. They don't know why they're here. A bunch of old people, you know, at least they're not willing out the people from the fucking, oh, no, they are. Look, oh, God. Look. Fucking wheelchairs and walkers, bro. They're willing them out. They'll will them out throughout the day today. And they'll sit them right there with fucking signs in their hands. And guess what? They pay their grocery bill, or they fucking give them rides places to come out here and do this stuff. That's fucked up, bro. You know what I mean? That's pure fucking evil. It's just doesn't make any sense. Now we got more people showing up. It's funny that they all have the same exact type of font on their signs. Every single one of them have the same font, the same type of wording. The letters are exactly the same. They all have the same flags. So, here, a few more showed up. Let me go up top. I'll get up and talk some more shit in a minute here. I'm gonna hold my sign for these people real quick that says, Florida supports ICE. Funny that there's not one American flag among these so-called patriots, huh? Not one American flag among these patriots. Huh, kind of weird. An upside down fucking American flag on a black canvas, which by the way, that would make that a traditional American flag, which means that's a violation of flag code. So, I mean, they say they're all about America and they're the real patriots and we're the fascists, but you literally have fascist ideologies and you literally cancel people and try to murder them and destroy their cities if they don't believe like you do. Now they're here with these little, I guess the old people caught up to the TikTok term of those whistles, but look, listen, no whistles. They shut the fuck up after I talk shit to them. So, like I said, you keep them in check, and when they come to your town and that shit doesn't happen like it did in Minnesota, you can still get out there and keep them in check. It's not too late. They're fucking cowards, bro. These people are cowards. That's why they surround you with a ton of people. They're cowards. You get physical with them one time, and you know what you're doing, and they realize, oh shit, we weren't able to get anywhere near him. You know how to clear your space, you know how to clear the distance, and keep these people from surrounding you, and they don't know what to do with themselves. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna get back up here, and I guess I'm gonna spit some more shit at them, because they're all starting to show up. Now, this might be the entirety of their protest today. So, this is pretty much all the Democrats in my community right here, but most of these people are coming from other communities. We've exposed that numerous times. Most of these people, but they had a pretty small show out today so far, huh? Compared to normal. Oh, it's not even supposed to start yet. We're still early. Like, look, they can't even, they're so old, they can't even come here and stand, bro. Barely get out of the chair.
I like my country like
and just so you know, whoever said they paid for a permit to be there for 1 hour, yes, they did. They paid for a permit to be down there by that fucking tree, not to be stretched out half a mile down the entire road. But it doesn't matter. They can protest where they want to. That's not what I'm saying. If you want to protest, okay, they're forcing me. I don't have a choice. Okay, every time you start up the whistles, I'm just going to talk about how fucking retarded you sound with that dumb shit. What are you even trying to do with those whistles? They make no fucking sense. You literally sound like a big dumb retard that's losing his cool, man. Like, no, my fucking window. Fucking wish you'd swallow that fucking thing. Holy shit. You literally sound like a big dumb retard with that thing. You know how when retards get mad? They go, that's your expression of being retarded right there. I know you're fighting shit in your pants because you're all so fucking old. You're fighting, resisting going to the nursing home. We get that. But you're fucking welcome. Your stocks are through the roof. It's never been at 50,000 in the history of time. Your 401k is higher than it's ever fucking been. You're welcome for that. We've got peace in the Middle East. You're welcome for that. Gaza's been on a ceasefire for 3 months. You're welcome about that. ICE is deporting criminal aliens. They deported 2,000 criminal aliens out of our community this week. Isn't that beautiful? 2,000! criminal illegal aliens out of our community here in Port Charlotte, Florida, just this week. You notice all these business shutting down, right? They're all illegals and they're all scamming and stealing your fucking money. If you don't know, Muslims have bought up 252 businesses in this town in the past 5 months. They're going to be gone too, because they're all connected with the Muslim Brotherhood, and they're all connected with the CARE of Florida, and we're going to get them arrested, and we're going to get rid of them as well. This is literally what I do for a living. So if you want to stop ICE, you're going to have to fucking kill me, and none of you have the power to do that, because I have the ultimate armor, and I won't die until God wants me to. Now, you've tried many times. You've caught me on fire, you've shot me. I won't stop. I won't stop. You're demons, and I'm fighting demons, and I have no problem with that. Roll some coal, baby. Yeah. Oh. This month, well, they got some more coming up. They got some more coming up. I'm going to say it again. 78,000 registered Republicans with 17,000 registered Democrats in this town. You didn't even have a Democrat headquarters until Blackstone invested all that money last year. You had so little Democrats here that they shut your Democrat headquarters down for the past 10 years up until last year. And then an NGO, woke people that are also, by the way, the people funding your organization right now that are paying you, they're in the Epstein files. All of the people you're protesting with have the most heinous stuff in the Epstein files. And you're welcome. CNN had to admit last night Donald Trump has been exonerated from all Epstein files because everything says he didn't actually do anything and he didn't like what was going on. But you know who did do something? Bill Gates. You know who did do something? The Clintons. You know who did do something? All your fucking Democrats, Chuck Schumer, all of them. Soros's, all the NGOs that pay for all your stuff. We're torturing children horribly. All the people you're standing up for, like you got that Nazi sign right there with your 8647 and your little faggot Antifa outfit. You're not a resistance. You're a geriatric nursing home gang. Do you throw up the wheelchair sign for your gang symbol? Is that what it is? You got that old crooked wheelchair sign? Just so you know, we do have some Depends in the back of the truck. If you shit your pants today, we can help you out. We got some extra wipes and we got some Depends. And for the men out there, we got some tampons for you, because we know how you like men needing tampons. You know, old Tampon Tim over there, we're that old Tampon Tim that's committed more fraud in our country than any sitting governor in the history of time. $19 billion worth of fucking fraud. 750,000 criminal, illegal, incest, retard, inbred fucking Somalis in his state. Holy crap. This is what you people are standing up for. Communists actually stopping American citizens in streets like the Gestapo that you call us Nazis. You arrest preachers in the streets for preaching the word of Christ, but you call us Nazis. You censor people from the internet. We've never censored you once, but you call us Nazis. You get people fired from their jobs and have their children arrested, but you call us Nazis. You want to murder babies and commit infanticide and genocide, but you call yourself you call us Nazis. Fucking insane. You're baby murderers, you're pedophiles. Everything you're doing right now is backing pedophilia. These people are hurting children. We're arresting pedophiles left and right, and you're standing up for them. You got to understand, as far as we're concerned, your humanity doesn't exist anymore. We're strictly at war. We understand you people are at war, and now we are too. And you're strictly our enemy at this point. There's no other option in the matter. Within the next few months, this is going to get fucking crazy. Look what's happening in Minnesota. Look what's happening in Michigan. Look what's happening in Portland right now. Your people are rioting in the streets again. Guess what we're going to do? We're passing the Northern Enemies Act during election. If you don't know about the Northern Enemies Act, it makes it to where all you people from up north are now an enemy of the state of Florida. And if you come to our state and you don't assimilate, you get double taxed or double tariffed, or you just leave. What's up, guys? How you guys? Hey, how old are all you? How old are you guys? You're in your 20s? Absolutely. You're the future of the country. Have as many kids as you can and understand Jesus Christ is your king. The reason I'm out here is because when I'm out here, you don't get violent. The one time I didn't show up, you guys threw shit at cars and got naked in the street, which nobody wants to see that shit. Look at all of you. Holy fuck. Nobody wants to see that shit. It's because I'm tired of getting arrested when they call and say I tried to kill them or shoot them or pulled a knife on them. They actually have cut themselves before and called the cops and said that I cut them. You've seen it. It's been nuts. You know, these people are nuts. When I walk through there and try to have a civil conversation with them, last time was 2 weeks ago, remember, a month ago, they surrounded me with metal poles and tried to attack me. And when I defended myself, they called the cops on me. And that's why I'm not over there on their side. They don't want to debate. They don't want to have a civil court discourse at all. That's all they want to do. If I go over there, they'll go get in my ear and blow that whistle, and I'm going to beat the fuck out of them. That's why they don't come over here. Because I've punched quite a few of them for getting in my face with that dumb shit. I'm not saying I went off on them and hurt them real bad, but look, you get right here in my face with that whistle or in my ear, it's natural reaction for my fist to just move. It was an accident. I was stretching. You know? I can't help it. I wonder where Randy and all them are. I hope they didn't get pulled over on the way here. There's a few people supposed to be here right now. Are they sitting back here behind me? Sorry, I'm taking a little break. It's hot in Florida today. When all of you are freezing out here, it's fucking 70-something degrees here right now, and it's sunny as a motherfucker. My mouth got a little dry. I'm trying to find my water. I don't know where I put it. Hey, did you see a big black water bottle anywhere? He's not even here to be. This is the problem we have with Republicans. None of these Republicans that are showing up are here to be a part of the group. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to just come and do their own fucking thing while these people are over here organized. That's the problem we have, by the way. Just so you know. That's the problem we have in this country. Is we can give it to the Democrats. That's the one thing we can give them. They show up and they come together. You know what I mean? I was a little old Chinese lady. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. She had to have been 80 years old. Kick them out, he said. She said, "Hey, baby, what are you doing over here by yourself? Look at her. Look at this pudding. Look at this pudding. Why are you way over here by yourself? You know you can be over here with Daddy. Always." I know, it's hot. Okay, I know. You want some water? Sorry, I gotta tend to my puppy for just a second. We'll get back and talk some shit. But again, look, I got me a reprieve from them whistles. Every time I speak, it hurts their feelings and they shut the fuck up. Isn't that fucking hilarious? Already, you're not accomplishing anything. Well, obviously I'm accomplishing enough to not have people terrorized by whistles while they're driving down the road, you know, because my speaker is louder than their whistles. That was the purpose of getting that big ass fucking megaphone, you know, so you can be heard. If you want your voice heard, guys, you get out here and you make your voice heard. You don't just come out here with a sign that says you want to murder people. You're not getting your point across. You're not getting your voice across. If you really want to protest, like you really want to protest, and you really want to get something done in the world, these people are retarded. It's not how you do it. What they should be doing right now is having this many people bombarding the county building on a Monday morning protesting and then attending every single county meeting throughout the day. That's how you get shit done. That's how I've gotten all these ordinances changed here, is by protesting the fucking county. They're not protesting anything right now. They're just people that are organized standing on the side of the road. That's it. This isn't what your people's definition of a protest is in making a difference is stupid. It's like idiocracy. Like, you're not going to accomplish anything with this. Nothing. Nothing's going to happen in this town. Nothing's going to change. We're still going to have nothing but Republican county members. It's not going to change. You know what could change it, though, is what I do. You go to your county meetings, you go to your state meetings, you go everywhere that you need to go, and you actually propose change. You actually say, hey, we have 10,000 people out here that are going to sign a petition right now. We don't want this happening in our community. That's how you get change done. Coming out here and threatening people and holding up signs, thank you, thank you, thank you. To Jane Doe, Jehovah, I like that. Thank you, Trump and ICE, for keeping our country from an illegal criminals, Biden and Harris. That reckless, let a 15 billion illegal immigrant into, absolutely, U.S. Liberals need to blame, sorry, I can't see because of the sun, their own voting, but that's the thing. They literally don't see things the same way we do. That's what you guys got to understand. They literally do not see things the same way we do. Their definitions of words and our definitions of words are opposite. They're running off communist ideology, we're running off American ideology. They're two completely different things. When they say we're ruining their democracy, they absolutely 100% mean we are ruining their democracy, even though we're a constitutional republic. If we were a democracy, the majority of the country could vote you pussies out of the country. And we know for a fact that 71% of Democrats support mass deportations and 82% of Republicans support mass deportations. So on that sense, in a democracy, you're the ones not following the democracy because the majority of the country wants all of these people out. So you're the ones that are fucking up democracy if that's what you want. But we're a constitutional republic with democratic elections and a slate of electors and not the majority rules. Okay? These people honestly think we're a majority rule. They don't even understand how voting works. You know what I mean? They don't even understand how voting works. So how do you coexist with a side like that? If you don't believe what they believe, they want to murder you, or they attack you, or they try to ruin your livelihood, get your kids fired from their jobs, get them kicked out of school, get you fired from your jobs. They tell you that they want your children to be murdered in the fucking streets, so you have to experience that, so you would want gun control. Crazy, bro. Crazy. And then the transgender ones just get out here, and what do? They shoot people up. That's what they do. The most dangerous weapon on the planet, a transgender fucking shooter.
Give us some love. I need love over here, man. I'm feeling lonely over here. But I'm on the right side of history. I know that, guys. You guys do this every day, all day long. It's not going to help you. In Florida. I'm not
The most dangerous weapon in the world, a transgender shooter. Yeah. You know, I've never even seen a transgender person before. In my whole life of 43 years, I have never even seen a transgender person in my entire fucking life. Never once. Do they even really exist? Let me point you at these assholes. Hold on. See, we can play your little faggot game too, but we're louder and more savage than you pussies are. Do you understand? We're stronger than you. We have more power than you. The only thing that matters in history is who can enforce power. Enforcement doctrine is the only thing that matters in history books. And we have all the enforcement doctrine. You people shoot yourselves when you have guns. You catch yourselves on fires when you have Molotov cocktails. It's fucking crazy, bro. It's insane how you people work. Oh, look at you with your little retard whistle. You look gross. You just look. Look at that person with the whistle. She just looks fucking gross. That's just insane. Why are you hiding your face? We don't cover our faces in America, remember? Oh, we don't cover our faces. Remember, ICE can't have face masks on. Why are you guys covering your face with the sign? Oh, man, hypocrites, huh? Hypocrites. Rules for me, but not for thee, right? Rules for thee, but not for me. Hide yourself like a coward. Like the cowards you are. Hey, how do you like the fact that right now on Veterans Boulevard, they're probably arresting 100 illegals today? How do you like that? We've got task force all over Port Charlotte, Florida, arresting illegals. How do you like that? Pretty funny, right? They get those criminal aliens that like to fuck little kids and break laws in our country. Yeah, we wish there'd be a lot more. We wish our president would be 10% of the fascist you think he is. Do you understand? You've pushed us to the point where we've tried to coexist with you for 10 years, but we now know that we can't coexist with you. So as far as we're concerned, sure, call me a racist, call me a fascist. I don't give a fuck. You just won't be here. So it really doesn't matter. We wish our president would come in and do the things you said he does. Because we know the moment Democrats get back in power, they'll do it. They'll actually come out and kill people and arrest people for no reason like they did. 34 felonies with no underlying charges whatsoever. Crazy, right? Then you got the Russia hoax that you people still believe. You got all this shit, man. The very fine people hoax that your own news had to retract more stories in the past 5 years than the history of all of America because they lied to you, and they came out and admitted that they lied to you, and you still backed them. That's how brainwashed and fucking retarded you people are. Your own politicians had to come out. Bill Maher came out on live TV yesterday and said he had to apologize because everything the Republicans said was right about the Epstein files. Even your own Bill Maher has come out. CNN has now come out and had to admit that there is absolutely no evidence against Donald Trump. So all you have is a retarded mind, and that's it. You're out here when you blow these whistles like this, you know we do stuff like that in other countries to terrorize when we're at war. You're an organized group. You're not protesters. You organize. You paid for a permit, which makes you an organized group by the definition of law. You're domestic terrorists. You're not fucking protesters. Nothing you do is organic. You have to set it up and organize it. You're an organized group, not a group of protesters. There's a difference. Our side is 100% organic. Everything we do is 100% organic. We don't post things about this. We don't do any of that. You have paid organizations that advertise your fucking organized terrorist actions. You have signs over here that say 8647. By the way, telling someone to kill a sitting president of the United States is a federal felony that holds 8 years in prison, just so you know. You notice the other Antifa member's not here today, right? We got him arrested by the FBI. He's going to prison. We got him arrested. That's why your little faggot Antifa guy's not here. They picked him up last week. That's why he won't be showing up to any of your rallies anymore, because he had the sign that said, "We are Antifa." Look, she got a sign with a Nazi symbol comparing the American president. If Trump was a Nazi, you'd be fucking dead, sweetheart. You'd be dead if Trump were a fucking Nazi. You understand that, right? If Trump was a king, we'd just drone strike you right now if Trump were a king. You wouldn't be able to protest if Trump were acting like a king. You don't know what the definitions of words are. You can't comprehend the reality of facts and truth. All you do is live off communist ideology, where as one you are weak and together you are strong. Well, together you're weak too. One of me can beat all of you in a physical confrontation. That's why you get out here with your little faggot whistles. That's why you get out here with your little faggot whistles and you try to make loud noises. Oh. Go back to the nursing home. And then you got the young ones out here just want to hurt kids. We know that. We've proven that. And I hope you do understand, every face in this crowd is going to be fully investigated, and we will find anything you've ever done to a child or anything you've ever done to fuck over the IRS, and we'll report it, because that's what we do, just so you know. We're good at investigations. We have facial recognition software. So I hope none of you are pedophiles, because you will be getting investigated. I love all of you as human beings, but as your ideology, you are my enemy. There's no coexistence with a group of people that just want to murder babies and let pedophiles run free. There's no coexistence with that. That's pure evil. None of you believe in God. None of you are Christians for the things you're standing up for right now. It says in the Bible, you must obey your government, for they are ordained by God. And you do understand that holy blasphemy is an unforgivable sin. Any denial of a miracle of God is holy blasphemy. So if you're saying that boys can cut off their penises, you are committing holy blasphemy. If you were a preacher that's saying it's okay to be gay and transgender, in the New Testament, a man should not wear a woman's clothes, a woman should not wear a man's clothes. Any who does is detestable in the sight of the Lord your God. Revelation, I have this against you. You tolerate the Jezebel spirit, and you allow it to lead my children into sexual immoralities and depravities. So on the day of judgment, this I have against you. You tolerate evil. The Bible also says you must hate all things God hates. And if you do not love God. That's why the path to hell is wide, and the path to heaven is narrow. But if you haven't committed holy blasphemy, you can ask for forgiveness and repent from your sins. But we all know that most of you stand behind this transgender stuff, which is the definition of holy blasphemy. So understand, that's why I don't have to be nice to you. You're not my Christian brothers and sisters. I have a stain on my soul. I can accept that. I understand that. I didn't understand things when I was a teenager, and I did commit holy blasphemy as a teenager because I was indoctrinated and I was led to a wrong path. So the only thing I can do at this point in time in life is try to help you understand you don't have to commit holy blasphemy. You don't have to go to hell. But if you don't turn from your ways, you don't start backing this demonic stuff, then, you don't really have a choice. You don't have a choice. You're backing Satan and demons, literally. Do you not know what's happening in Tampa, Florida right now? Thousands of 14-year-old kids were caught mutilating babies and torturing them 2 days ago. They're far-left Antifa extremist groups. Look it up. Look up the 14-year-old kid that's raping and torturing baby children. Emphasize in Tampa, Florida right now. There are thousands of people in these discords and in these chat rooms that are planning to go around and slaughter Catholics in the state of Florida. Those are your Antifa people. Those are your fucking leftists that you're standing with. This is insane. The pictures that they came up with out of this 14-year-old child's laptop make Epstein's Island look like a fucking pleasure cruise, bro. That's how bad you people are. It's insane. A 14-year-old child on your side yesterday with thousands of people in the Discord are torturing children in the state of Florida. And that's what you're backing right now. That's the kind of stuff you're backing. That's the kind of people you're standing for. It's insane. That makes you purely evil demons. It's insane. It's absolute insanity.
We got a king over here.
Oh, God. Oh, God. No, thank you.
Being over there.
I don't know people, so I can't take water for them. As you know, I've been poisoned twice in the past 6 years, so from taking food from people that I didn't know. Oh, let me get something to drink. I'll get back to it. I'll look at some of your stuff, guys. Jesus didn't say lie about your enemy. See, you take one verse and you put it out of context. Jesus made it very clear. If you see somebody being oppressed and you don't step in and physically stop them, then your works won't outweigh your deeds. Jesus also said, if you lead one of these little ones away from my face, it is better that you tie a millstone around your neck and throw yourself into the ocean and unalive yourself. You know what Jesus did? Jesus braided a whip for 24 hours. He prayed the power of God into it, and he beat the shit out of the money changers, and he broke all their stuff. That's what Jesus did. The Bible is not unconditional love. I don't know where you get that from. The Bible is absolutely wrath. Wrath. If you don't turn to the Bible, and even Jesus said, now that you know me, if you don't turn from your sin, then there's no repentance for you. Now that you know me, turn from your sins and sin no more. So, fight bravely for the house of God. Read Judges, bro. Read Judges. Read the book of David. We are absolutely called in the end of time. See, Revelations, we're out of the New Testament. You understand that, right? We're in Revelation now. We're in the book of Revelation right now. And the book of Revelation makes it very clear. The first 3 books of Revelation state, I have this against you. You tolerate, let me make this clear. You tolerate the Jezebel spirit, which is this. This is the Jezebel spirit. These people are standing up for pedophiles. Okay, Sodom and Gomorrah. I have this against you. You tolerate the Jezebel spirit and allow it to lead my children into sexual immoralities and depravities. So this, on the day of judgment, I have against you. You know? It also says in the Bible, you must hate all things God hates. The Bible only preaches unconditional love for your fellow brothers in Christ. That's it. It does not tell you you have to love everybody. It says you must hate all evil. You must hate all evil is what the Bible says. I'm tired of these prosperity preachers telling you. It also says, do not build up treasures on earth where moth and rust can destroy them. Only build up treasures in heaven. So a lot of you people with all this shit, you make fun of me because I ain't got nothing. I don't need nothing. You know what I mean? My Bible tells me I don't need anything. I'm supposed to be in hardships on this earth because they will persecute me because they persecuted my father. Do you understand? They persecuted my king. Therefore, you will always persecute me. You will always attack me. As long as you're attacking me and talking bad about me, I know I'm winning. I know I'm doing something right. You know what I mean? So, I'm waiting for somebody to walk over here. My dog's flipping out right now. Because my neighbor just pulled up. Plus, he's got his music playing. I'm trying to answer some of your comments, you know, but if you noticed, I'm kind of getting in. I always answer super chats. I always go back at the end of the show and answer super chats. It's hard to get through 4,000 comments when you're one person in the sun. I just wanted to let this guy talk for a little bit. He wants to talk too, so I don't want to monopolize the entire show. Here, a couple more. So it looks like this is going to be the entirety of their protest today. So it looks like this is all their people today.
Saturday, every day during the day, spread your nasty propaganda. You guys are idiots, all right? Think about it. You don't want law and order? Come on.
They're saying ICE. Why would you even do a protest against ICE in a place like this, where you know literally the majority of the town supports them? I mean, what are you trying to accomplish right now? While you're doing this protest, they're arresting hundreds of people off Veterans Boulevard. They're hitting all those houses and all those construction companies off Veterans Boulevard today, while they're out here having a protest on the complete opposite side of fucking town. You know what I mean? Now, if I were against a government organization, which I have been many, many times, you know where I go? I go to where they actually pass the laws. I go to where they actually do the work that fucks all my stuff up. I don't sit in somebody else's town, on the outskirts of their town, by the way. Just so you know, this is the end of town. That green light is the last green light down there in our town. So they're not even in town doing this. They're on the outskirts of town in the least busy part of Port Charlotte doing this right now. Because the county building's right here, but there's also a county building on the other side of town where everybody is, where all the businesses are, where the people that actually, but everything's closed because it's Saturday. You know what I mean? So any county people that would see this aren't there to see it. And Stephen Deutsch is running for county commissioner again. I've known him for 20 plus years. He's a Republican. He's been our county commissioner for the past 8 elections, bro. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is, but all of our same Republicans are running for election again. So, I don't know. We don't even have a Democrat on the ballot in Port Charlotte, Florida for any of that stuff. I'm going to go use the bathroom now that people are here, guys. Give me a sec. We're going to get back out there. I've been out here for 2 hours myself. I was here before the Democrats were here. I've had to pee for about an hour now. Plus, somebody wanted to borrow my bullhorn, and I know they're just going to scream profanities, and I don't want to. That's not what I'm into. I talk my shit, and I offend them. How are you guys doing today? How are you? Trying. I actually made her before them today. I haven't sold one shirt out here. Get on that, don't I? I'm gonna put you guys down over here. Sorry. Hopefully the camera's not pointing at me. That's amazing. Burger King seems to be pissed when I walked in because there's nobody here because these assholes are out there. Nobody's eating here today. Their store is fucking empty. Bear with me. Sometimes social media personalities have to pee too, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Let's get back out of here. Luckily, they do this right in front of the Burger King. So if I get hungry, you know what? I've never actually come back here and just stood back. I'm always in the middle of it. I'm always organizing it. It just dawned on me. I've never actually come back and sat back and just watched it from behind, have I? I've never been that guy. I'm always in the thick of it. They got some people over here, too. I didn't see all these people. Hold on. We'll walk over here for a sec. Yeah, I never... So, you want to know what the biggest shitter of all of this is? I guarantee you, at least the majority of these people just moved here from up north within the past 5 years. I guarantee it. And they're not even from our community. But they come down here and they do the same thing they did up there. That's why everybody's like, oh, it's great to have them here. No, it's not. This is what we get. We don't get the good people coming from these states. This is what we get. I come up and people are touching my fucking dog. Oh, Kira. Kira, I'm right here, baby. Kara.
Hi, how are you doing?
How you doing?
Smithy.
I wasn't going, I promise. I had to go pee-pee. I didn't even think about it. That's the first time I've ever walked off in her life and left her. I'm sorry, baby. Oh, so come here. I'm sorry. Hey, what was you doing? I'm sorry. Here, give me some doggers. I love you. I love you. Get him. You want your toy? Let me give my dog her toy, and we'll get back up. I'm getting it. Oh, leave. This was one of her Christmas presents from the neighbors. One inch. Are you not going to get it? I know what you want. I know what you really want. In case you don't understand what he was just doing, he was fucking backfiring his car on the liberals because it's fucking super loud over there on their side. His tailpipe close to that one. Of course, the foreigners driving by in box trucks and semis are beeping for them, right? That's fucking hilarious. Every single time a foreigner drives by in a box truck, they beep for the left. Hey guys, just so you know, we've got custom Patriot shirts for sale. I make custom shirts. Yeah, I make custom shirts.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
How much did you sell them?
$30 to $40, depending on how big the print is. Yeah, but
Let me ask you: are these the grassroots, or are they organized? We need to organize.
No, they're organized.
But what about this side? We need to organize.
It's just people that show up. I've been doing this every day for 8 years.
Oh, that's great.
Every day. I go out somewhere.
I'm new here. I just drove by and I saw you guys on this. I would say we're on the right side of this.
That's because I've been doing, like I said, they do this every single weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can go watch some of my lives. Normally, if you go over there, you'll get attacked, and then when you defend yourself, they'll cut themselves and hurt themselves and then call the cops on you. Yeah, it's crazy, man. People are fucking insane. Like this lady in the middle. She's in the middle of the street. She's causing problems.
You guys are wasting time. Come Monday morning, come to your bed.
See? That's that bitch with the
You guys are wasting your time, wasting your breath.
She's running up the cars, look. She's running up the cars. She just hit that guy's window. She just hit that guy's window. So we got, see, they can't help themselves. They literally can't help themselves. So yes, we do have people that come out here and start to get in, impeding traffic and stuff like that. Yeah, let me see that for a second.
Yeah, I'm getting in trouble.
Hey, just so you know, you're in Florida and I got you on video hitting that car right now. And that cop just saw everything that happened. You're probably going to get arrested. That was illegal. What you just did is illegal, just so you know. That's a misdemeanor and you committed a felony in the process. I don't never seen her here before. She's new to this rally. So we do have those wackos starting to show up because they're getting more organized. So now that wasn't too bad. I'm not going to say, oh, that was horribly terrorist. I mean, it was uncivilized. It was attacking somebody that's literally just driving down the fucking road because he had a trunk sticker on the back of his truck. So it is what it is. But impeding traffic is illegal. And we have the SB1 speed bump law. It's not actually called the speed bump law, but we have the SB1 law that makes it a criminal offense in the state of Florida to do what they just did. You know, so it is what it is. I'll get up and start talking some more shit. Let me hit my vape. Let me take a drink of water. I know you're excited. You want to get involved with the protest? Here, tell me. What? Speak. Speak. No, you won't speak into the microphone? Get her to bark at him in the microphone. Maybe I should start training her to do that. I'm gonna try to see where their logic is at in this situation. And I'm gonna ask them why they don't actually protest at the county when they're opened. So I have an actual question for you guys. Why do you protest when everything's closed? Why don't you actually go protest at the county where you can actually get something done? Why do you just get out here when the county's closed and nothing's going on? And you literally have no policies that you're standing for whatsoever. None. I know you can hear everything I'm saying. I've tested this mic. You can hear it from down the fucking road. But what are your policies that you stand for? Strictly fucking little kids and being retarded? Is that your only policies? To stop federal agents from taking criminal alien terrorists out of our country? Is that your policy? To stop federal agents from doing their job? That would be called fascist. You understand that, right? The definition of fascist would be to want to do what you're doing right now and impede people. Definition. No, he's not allowed to drive past you. Run her over. Love you too. Honestly though, what do you people stand for? Got due process? Guess what? Do you know due process is not a habeas process? You understand that, right? Due process under the law for the INA is you deport these fucking criminals. I'd rather they get dragged across the ground on the asphalt, but that's just me. You don't know what the word due process means, you fucking retard. Due process is not a habeas process. Due process is not a court date. Due process is whatever the due process of law is. So the due process for criminal alien invader terrorists should be you just get shot in the face, but it's deportation. Deportation. You're terrorist and you're an enemy of this country. You're standing for foreign invaders. You're the definition of treason. Fuck due process. You're the definition of seditious treason against this country. You're standing up for foreign invaders of this country. You're standing up for foreign invaders that hate America, is what you're standing up for. You are the enemy of America. That's why I'm glad to have all your faces on camera in the state of Florida. You love you, brother. Hey, come back, you dickhead. That's my buddy Mike with the big diesel truck. Listen, how does all that diesel coal taste? They don't roll coal on us. That's because faggots don't drive diesel trucks. Only big old rednecks. Go ahead and jump out in front of that big black truck like you did with the other one, honey, when it comes by. They had a few more show up down there. Why you guys standing way down there, huh? What's going on down there?
No matter what, guys, on Monday morning, guess what?
Yeah, they get smoked out every time they come. Hey, we support your local ice shirts for sale over here. We support your local ice shirts. Democrats are fucking retarded over here. We got rest in peace Charlie Kirk. Support Charlie Kirk. We stand for Charlie Kirk shirts for sale. We got King Trump 2028 shirts for sale over here. We got every patriotic shirt you can think of for sale over here, guys. Come get you some real America. Come get some real American products. Dump the gay pedo stuff and come be a real American. Dump your gay pedo stuff. Come be a real American. Please. Join America. Oh, look, one person finally has an American flag. Holy crap. Oh, my God, an American flag. That's amazing. One of you in the whole group has an actual American flag. The rest of you are flying foreign shit, and that one lady's flags are a violation of flag code because she's got an American flag with a bunch of shit printed on it, which is a direct violation of flag code. We're not a democracy, we're a constitutional republic. You do realize that 81% of Democrats support mass deportation and 85% of Republicans support it. So if we were a democracy, we could literally vote you out of the country because the majority of the country votes this. If we were a democracy, you would be not alive. You understand that, right? Because whatever the majority wants, the majority gets in a democracy. In a constitutional republic, though, you have checks and balances and you have an electoral college that keeps things in check. But if we were a democracy, you were absolutely the minority, 100%. So you would lose everything. You wouldn't have a voice, you wouldn't have nothing if we were a democracy. You would have gulags and detention camps and re-education if we were a democracy. Democracy is socialism. We're America. We're the greatest country in the history of the fucking world. You say that we're the youngest country, well, that's sad that we're the most civilized country in the least amount of time, right? The only country in the world that fought a war to end slavery for everybody. The only country in the world that fought a war to end slavery for everybody. Where are you at protesting for the Uyghur Muslims in China that are forced pregnant and then forced abortions? Where are you protesting for the Uyghur Muslims? Where are you protesting at for the 650,000 legal slaves they still have in Northern Africa? Where's the protest for the legal slaves in Africa? Where's the protest for, anything that has any substance to it, except for standing against ICE officers that are getting rid of criminal alien terrorist invaders in our country that are raping kids and raping women and scamming all of our money? That's all you're standing for, is people scamming all of our money and raping our kids. That's what Democrats stand for, is raping children and murdering babies. That's what you're known for around the world, by the way. Do you know?
I walk every one of your asses.
Do you know that the EU just voted, 85% of the EU just voted for Donald Trump to invade them and overthrow Europe? 85% of the people in the EU just voted for Donald Trump. We might invade the EU and conquer it. We're going to conquer Greenland. We're going to conquer China. We're going to conquer the whole fucking world under Donald Trump. And there's nothing you can do about it because you're all a bunch of fucking pussies. You're cowards. You have nothing you stand for, no moralities, no good intentions towards anything. You want death, destruction, and division. That's it. For 10 years, we tried to coexist with you people, and we tried to fucking find some kind of common ground and tolerance. But it's clear that we can't. So at this point in time, we understand if you come to our town and you get violent, we're just at war and you're our enemy, and we will treat you as such at this point in time in life. So understand, you've pushed this to the point, you've cried wolf so much that we don't care what happens to you anymore. If Donald Trump came in, we would beg you, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, we beg you to be 10% of the fascists these people think you are. We cannot have this any longer in our society. And sure, I'm a fascist. I don't give a fuck. I'm not a fascist. I don't want to rule you. I'm going to conquer you. That's the difference. I don't want to rule you. I'm going to fucking conquer you. And there's nothing you can do about it. This is my country. This is my town. Born and raised local native, motherfuckers. And there's nothing you can do. You do understand, we have the largest militia in the state of Florida right here in this town, right? 42,000 motherfuckers ready to get down. You're in the wrong fucking place, man. You're in the wrong motherfucking place. Okay. Sorry. Lady started throwing stuff again.
Go back to your fucking parents' basement.
Oh, fuck my ass. Everybody's mad.
Fucking goddamn people they let in this fucking place.
Hey, man.
How you doing, brother? I ain't seen you in a while.
I'm doing.
My mom called me. She's like, they're out. I was like, all right. Me, Mr. 640 and fucking Clock are going out.
I don't live in town anymore because the attempts on our life, me and Kira, got pretty substantial. I'm about to do a live video about it. I haven't been talking about it online very much, but I'm about to do an online video.
Right.
All the attacks that happened last month and stuff like that.
Bullshit, dude.
So I live on the other side of town now.
Go back to your fucking parents' basement up north.
I got shirts for sale, but I ain't got no 3X right now, man.
You get the big boys on?
I got extra large. I got good stuff for sale though.
Did you go in the shade?
Yeah, I should go over there hanging
Yeah,
out.
my girl.
I just got to take a break for a minute, guys.
Are you done with that?
Shit, they're about to leave. I'm done with it for now. No, in about 15, 20. You'll see. Huh?
Who's leaving?
They will be. It's almost 11. They're like clockwork. They'll pull out when the paycheck's over. No, what they do is they pull out when the paycheck's
You're only
over.
here like 15 minutes usually.
An hour. Every weekend, an hour.
Is that what it is?
Every
an hour?
single weekend for an hour. They get paid.
I got banned from Facebook because of over in Northport 2 weekends ago.
Yeah.
Because I brought Mr. Six Sawyer and Pew Pew with me.
Yeah, they're stupid. They got last week. They got violent with a young kid over here.
My new name on Facebook. I got a new account. I got a number. Zucker Effentard.
I'm banned from X right now for calling Elon out.
I'm banned from Facebook.
I'm banned from X right now. Calling Elon out about being into pedophiles.
Doing it. You got there all day, every Saturday. It's a waste.
So the funny thing is everything that they're protesting against, like the people protesting against the stocks, that's all turned itself around, and it's higher than it's ever been in the history of time.
You guys are losers.
Your 401k is better than it's ever been, and ever going to be right now. Your stocks over 50,000 right now, bro. 50,000. We thought it was a miracle when it hit 49. We're 50,000. But the fact of the matter is, we made it very clear to you people through all of this that the Biden administration has fucked this country up so bad, there's no way to stop the economic collapse. It's not. But we'll survive it. You know what I mean? We'll last through it. Because that's what we do. We have strength. Look, they've got their young agitators. Look, This girl just got, they've got 4 young agitators. Here she is right here. She's one of the ones that went throwing shit at cars in the video. See the one walking away? See, the rally's about to end, so they got to go talk to everybody and organize everything. So they've got a select few that walk around. They don't have their oh yeah, they do. They got their guy in the supervisor's vest today, right there.
All those fucking big ass places.
They don't have their table set up today with their clipboards and all their envelopes set right here anyway, not right in this general vicinity. This is
It's like going by Tim's fucking place.
look at these people. They're taking pictures with the Tim Walsh sign. Honestly, how can these people look at what's going on in Minnesota right now and even remotely fly that Tim Walsh fucking sign right now? How can these people listen to anything Kamala Harris has ever said and support that? Oh, that's right. They don't really support that because nobody's ever voted for the bitch. Who's following me? Nobody's ever actually voted for her. You know what I mean? Ever. So it is what it is at this point, but your logic makes no sense. Look, why don't you do some research before you come out with these things and actually debate with people? You know? That'd be great. I would love to debate you guys. I would love to have a chat with you. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Next weekend, I'm going to take a page out of Steven Crowder and Charlie Kirk's book, and I'm going to bring a table with me, and we're going to have a tablecloth over it that says, come debate me. And let's see if any of them come debate me. How you doing, bud?
Oh, you got 14 more minutes for your money. 14 more minutes, you left our whole I know, some of you will try to prove it wrong.
Just trying to figure out what this old guy's up to. He was walking up awfully suspicious. He came from way, way, way the fuck down there. So, yes, there are some people that are rednecks that get loud and boisterous and just do stuff that they, yell. I know this officer, I think. Well, guys, they're starting to pack up and leave. This is what she wrote for today. I'm going to end my live. We'll go live again in about an hour or two when I get home. Be safe.
I took